Welcome to the McVegans. Today we're cooking vegetable chickpea curry. It's been really cold and rainy in Los Angeles, which is not normal for us, so I thought we'd do like a yummy cozy dish. There's a raccoon on the porch that antagonizes Sparkle. So anyway, we're also making rice with it. I'm not going to talk about the rice because everyone knows how to cook rice. What we're going to start with is our aromas, which is onion, garlic, some ginger. I'm going to put it in the food processor to get it all chopped up nice and even. And then we'll move on to the spices and the vegetables. Put this out of here. Chop, chop. Put these in the food processor.
That's a good way to do that.
Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it. Use this part of your hand.
I've never done that.
Yeah, look at this. Comes right off. So actually, like recently, I went to the Grand Canyon, did a little bit of hiking, and at one of the stops, they advertised for this like Native American vegan curry like stew, and I became pretty obsessed with it. Nobody seemed to know what I was talking about when I kept asking like, "Where's the stew? Where's the curry stew?" And they just gave me weird looks. But then finally, like when I got to the very top of the last stop of the hike, there was just like this little tent, and they just like had it there, like putting into these paper bowls. So it was delicious, and it made me really want to have some curry, and it's the perfect weather right now. So I'm gonna come over here, get this fancy new cookware and try out. Heat up some oil. Oh, look at that, the rice boiled over. When I said earlier everyone knows how to cook rice, I guess I wasn't talking about myself. Now that we have the oil heated, we're gonna just scoop it all in here. All of it. The reason why we chose this dish is because I feel like a lot of the other videos we've made, we've used like meat substitutes, and so I thought it would be really cool to have a dish that is naturally vegan, and so this curry is. Naturally vegan. I like to clean as I cook. Okay, that we are going to favorite spoon, stir it up. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna add our spices. So what we're gonna use is, I forgot a couple of things, so use that one. I'm gonna use curry powder, garam masala, ground coriander, a little bit of crushed red pepper, turmeric, and some cumin. Next, we're gonna add diced tomatoes. You can leave the juice because you kind of want like those liquids in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add this, then stir it up, watch it all stir up, and then what we're gonna do next is we're gonna add spices. If you're looking for like measurements, I don't measure when I cook unless I'm baking, because I feel like when you cook, spices are more about like preference and like what's that word? Kind of like feeling. Like your feeling on how much like you like a certain spice.
You cook with the vibes, huh?
I cook with vibes, yeah. So I'm not gonna measure. So put like as much curry as you want. Put as much like turmeric. Put as much garam masala and coriander. All right. So I'm just gonna like sprinkle it in there. You're not really gonna mess it up like if you put too little or too much, as long as you have like enough to taste. We use that one. The garam masala.
What is that word you're saying?
Garam masala?
Okay.
It's made from spices. Coriander, pepper, cumin, parmesan, and cinnamon. Basically, other stuff we're adding, but it's a really good taste to it. It's kind of like sweet and savory. Okay, and actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the curry last. I'm gonna put all these other spices first. So here's the turmeric, just a little bit of crushed red pepper for a little bit of heat, cumin, and next we have our curry. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add the curry. Okay. And then we're gonna stir it up some more, stir it up. Okay. Once we have all these spices mixed in here, let it cook for like, I don't know, 3 minutes or 4 minutes. So let it cook, let the spices kind of meld together, let everything like kind of become like a juice, and then we'll add our other stuff. I'm gonna add butternut squash. Add it to the pot here. Just go ahead and add that. I'm gonna add the potato. That curry I had at the Indian reservation. Oh, the part of the Grand Canyon I went to was Indian reservation. And they had cauliflower in their vegan stew curry. It was delicious.
Your kitchen looks nice.
Thank you. All right, now that we have our vegetables, we're going to add a can of coconut milk. This is coconut cream, but pretty much what that is just really thick coconut milk, and I like the thickness of it because I feel like it gives the curry like a really good texture. So get that all stirred up in there. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna add about 1.5 cups of broth. I like to use this. It's better than bouillon, no chicken broth. Now you're gonna let this simmer for like about 15 to 20 minutes to get the vegetables soft. See how beautiful that looks? Look how colorful that is. Okay, we're gonna check this rice. Seems like I didn't mess it up, which is wonderful. All right, so we're gonna put this fancy lid back on here. Look at that, you can see inside, nice and clear. It's beautiful. All right, so we're just gonna turn it down here to simmer. And when we get back, our curry's cooked. Sebastian, say hi.
Hi.
So our last step is we're just gonna chop up some fresh cilantro. Just a little bit, not too much. Throw that right in. Really don't have a need for this lid right now. Kind of just give it a stir. Look how beautiful that looks. So now that everything's cooked, we're gonna just plate it. Put it in the bowl there. Literally just pour some over. Look how beautiful that looks. There we go. Uncle Leon's, and I'll do Sebastian's next. You want rice and curry?
Sure.
There we go. Alright, so here we go. Here is our chickpea vegetable curry with our naan. Super easy to make. Remember, you can use pretty much whatever vegetables you want, and be liberal with your spices. If you know how to make your rice, there you go.